The third round of the Jägermeister Cup comes to a close in Papillion, Nebraska, where Union Omaha hosts Central Valley Fuego for a second meeting of 2024, presented by Centris Federal Credit Union. I'm Jack Edwards. A pleasure to share this one with you on ESPN+. These two sides with their first meeting ever in the Jägermeister Cup, both of them looking for a first win in the competition. Let's set the scene in the West Group. For Union Omaha, 2 points from 2 games, a 2-2 draw in that first round match against Northern Colorado, resulted in a shootout win, then a defeat at Spokane, sits them on 2 points, bottom of Group 3 so far. For Fuego, 2 draws so far. At Spokane, a 1-1 draw ended in a shootout loss, and last time out at Lexington, they went down a man in the 5th minute, went down 2 goals, but they came back to equalize and then won 4-1 on the shootout, sitting themselves on 3 points from their first 2 Jägermeister Cup matches. Both sides a chance to fight for their first win of Jägermeister Cup play. Well, no Misael Rodriguez for the Owls. He's on the bench, their leading scorer in all comps. That means Pedro Dolabella is going to be that much more important. He scored in that second round meeting against Spokane on the road, and he's got 3 goals in his last 3 games in all competitions, kicking his goal-scoring form into a very big vein so far. His 6'4" frame, a unique threat for this Union Omaha side, and with no Steven Dos Santos as well, still dealing with injury there. He's going to be a player to watch out for the hosts, the Owls, with Pedro Dolabella. On the flip side, it's been an up and down season so far for Central Valley Fuego, but Robert Coronado has come in the offseason and been a big addition. He scored from the penalty spot in the 92nd minute against Spokane to get their first point in Jägermeister Cup play. That his lone goal in Jägermeister Cup competitions, but he's got 3 goals in all competitions so far. Good for a team lead as Fuego a chance to try and end an 8-game winless streak. These sides met back in March for the first match of the season for Union Omaha, and that one ended in a 2-1 win. We'll see how this first ever Jägermeister Cup meeting ends up playing out between these two sides. Some big changes for both teams as they're dealing with 12-day gaps between this match and their previous one earlier in May. Lineups to kick off the show you on the other side of this break. It's going to be an exciting one from Werner Park, back at home for Union Omaha. 3 points up for grabs. How will they be split? We'll see after this break.
This just in, Omaha is a soccer city, and it's time for you to join the party at Werner Park. Experience the electrifying soccer atmosphere, savor mouth-watering concessions, and watch Union Omaha, the most successful club in USL League One history, light up the pitch. Come enjoy our Night of Champions and Baird Home Scarf giveaway on June 1st, Pride Night and Thrifty Thursday on June 13th, and Ex-Cancer Awareness Night on June 27th at Werner Park. One city, one club, one means all.
My name is Blake Malone.
My name is Anderson Holt. Wallace Lapsley, and I play center back for Union Omaha.
And I'm a center back for Union Omaha.
Goalkeeper.
So when I first got to Union Omaha, I found out that the USL and Union Omaha have a very close relationship with Bellevue University, because they provided me with an opportunity to extend my education and further my ability to seek out knowledge.
I chose Bellevue University to pursue my education because it provided a convenient way to both manage my career as a professional soccer player, but also continue to pursue my academic interests and pursuits.
Getting a degree will be just opening up a bunch of doors for me that I didn't have possible before. A college degree is still very powerful at this time, and it means a lot to show that you have the dedication to stick out a plan through college while I'm pursuing professional soccer, and I think that will show a lot.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting new tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. The players taking the field at Werner Park for the first time since May 4th. That was a 4-2 win for Union Omaha over South Georgia Tormenta. Excited for this one to get started in just a few moments. Let's look at our lineups. First off, for Union Omaha, the hosts for today's matchup. Well, it was 12 days ago was their last meeting at Charlotte, a 4-1 win. And Dominic Casciato makes 5 changes to the lineup, most notably in goal. Wallace Lapsey makes his 3rd consecutive Jaeger Cup appearance. Also 4 changes in the outfield. Zico Lewis, Anderson Holt, Brandon Knapp, and Will Perkins, the 4 changes in the outfield from that last 4-1 win at Charlotte. That one in league play last time out. That lineup brought to you by Rotella's Italian Bakery. On the flip side for Central Valley Fuego, a few changes for them as well. Also a 12-day gap for Jermaine Jones to work on some things with his side. They similarly make a few tweaks around the squad. 3 changes overall, including the outfield coming in this one. Chris Heckenberg and Zahir Vasquez. We mentioned that red card that Heckenberg got in the 5th minute of that first meeting at Lexington in the last Jaeger Cup game. He was sent off, served a suspension last time out, a 2-0 defeat against Knoxville, and he returns to the squad in the heart of the midfield, an important offseason acquisition from South Georgia Tormenta. Raul Mendiola gets the captain's armband again after he scored the equalizer in the 92nd minute in the last USL Cup game. Well, those are the lineups for the two sides. The players are on the field. We're moments away from kickoff from Werner Park. I'm Jack Edwards with you. A pleasure to round out round 3 of the Jägermeister Cup. In the All Blacks are Central Valley Fuego. We have our first whistle from Amin Hadzik. And the visitors will head from left to right. And the All Whites, the hosts, Omaha, it's flicked along, and Lapsley can pick it up as the Owls will attack from right to left. I mentioned that early season matchup. It was March 16th. It was the first match of the year for Union Omaha. Second for Central Valley Fuego. First home game under Jermaine Jones. Blake Malone scored first goal of the match in the 18th minute. Aaron Gomez followed up in the 62nd minute. Siobhan John Brown got one as a consolation in the 72nd minute. And it finished in a 2-1 final score for Union Omaha. Building up from the back to get our match underway. Taken over. Heckenberg can slide this one back. Threaded through an early shot on goal right at Lapsley, but it's a good threat. Zaire Vasquez returning to the squad. He was a second half sub last time out against Knoxville, returning to the starting lineup. Vasquez early shot down the middle, but a chance for Fuego early in the match. Master Antonio. Here's Mishak Jerome. We were wondering what would the shape look like for Omaha. We showed you that 3-5-2, but with 5 changes, including a few at the back line, really opened it up to a lot of potential switches. Here's Siobhan John Brown trying a ball forward, and Lapsley off his line will claim that Vasquez was trying to get on the end of it. But you see at this near side, Anderson Holt, 19-year-old from San Diego, slotting in as a left back. No Marco Milanese in the squad. No Dion Akoff as well in the squad. So some of those more wide defenders, the wing backs that typically Omaha will enlist in these matchups, not selected for this one. It's played forward. It's a dangerous ball. It slid into the 18, past everyone. And John Brown gets there first and can use his speed to get around the corner. Gets past Gallardo. It's a good chase down challenge. That results in a free kick with a slight pull of the jersey. Joe Gallardo coming off of a big year in 2023, 29 appearances, 5 goals, 4 assists. He's got a goal and 2 assists so far in league play. Nembard tried the long option, but again all the way through, and Wallace Lapsley can claim. Lapsley getting his opportunities in the Jägermeister Cup. Rashid knew who preferred in the league and U.S. Open Cup. It was a great run all the way to the round of 32. Finished in heartbreaking fashion at Caniglia Field. 2-1 defeat against Sporting KC. Long one over the top. It's knotted down by Tor. Played back by Yaya. You can see the direct nature that Central Valley Fuego are attempting to pull off in these early moments. And Lapsley been called into action as a sweeper keeper in the early moments of our match. Moved out wide. It's Gallardo. One-on-one. It's a good challenge put in by Tor. Both teams were appealing for the throw. Hadzik and the refereeing crew signaling for the throw for the hosts. It'll be one for Anderson Holt to take. Clear that Dominic Casciato is giving some rotation for the cup. Holt, similar to Lapsley, coming off some starts in the cup at Spokane. He got his last start in the defense. It's a good touch from Holt into the box. Goes down into the challenge. It's all clean. John Brown got to play that one through the press. Good strength shown by Medense. The switch was ambitious, and it's sweeped up by Perkins. Plays it back to Lapsley. Intercepted. Now John Brown has it on our near side. Use his speed to get into the box, dragging this one across. We'll find a friendly face in the shot over the bar. Second of the match for Fuego. That one off frame. Always an ambitious effort coming from deep from Emmanuel Gomez. Shaq Jerome. Now Perkins. Master Antonio. Perkins playing this one back. Now Holt. Over the top, one to chase. Good strength shown. Aaron Gomez stays with it. He'll leave it off for Gallardo. A few in the box making some moves, and going down under a slight pull of the jersey was Dolabella, but you saw Hadzik with the wave of the left hand. Definitely was a close one. Let's see. Definitely a pull of the jersey by Gomez. Was it able for Dolabella to challenge it if he wasn't tugged? Was it maybe a bit of a dramatic fall, potentially? Referee opting not to whistle for the foul in the box. We'll give a free kick here. Wants a quick word after the foul as well. Now, the early moment of contention. On first look, definitely seemed like the referee made the right call. Running out of room there was Norte Norti. Hadzik making a point about just the slight kick away from Norte Norti. Put out a play, and it's well defended by Holt and company. It's a throw in for Union Omaha. Fighting through it. Mendiola. John Brown, his attempted pass blocked off. Again, Fuego with the throw in. Both of these coaches dealing with 12-day gap since their last match. Omaha was a 4-1 win at Charlotte. Fuego, 2-0 defeat against Knoxville. Both coaches with different mentalities based on what they've been presented with the gap. It was an opportunity to work on some things for Jermaine Jones and company. Talking to him ahead of this match. Able to continue refining their shape and the way they want to break out as a squad. Omaha, it was a big turnaround going from 3 games in a week, big almost 2-week gap. Now they'll have 3 games in a week yet again, something that they'll have to deal with at a few points throughout the season. Just the up and down nature. Dominic Casciato giving a lot of credit to his staff, just helping support and balance the training, make sure that they keep the standards high. So I mentioned that with 12 days between games, you can't start looking at the opponent 9 days out. You have a lot of time to really look at yourselves, dive deep into what you've been working on. An opportunity now to see how the practice pays off. 9 minutes into this one, Master Antonio carrying it forward. Clipped over the top. Gallardo. You can see he was a little lackadaisical getting to it. It's because he saw the offside flag was up, and it's a free kick for the visitors. Now look at this one, clipped over the top. You can see just a step forward was Gallardo. Slight offsides given against the forward for Omaha. It breaks. Powerful dribbling through the middle. Some options from left to right. Fired into the box, poked back out. Some good work from Medense to try and create something, but nothing of major note from that attacking move from Fuego. Dangerous ball out wide, left-hand side. Gallardo onto the right foot now, dragging it back, faking a shot. He'll drag it across goal, it's blocked. For his troubles, he'll get a throw in. Was that a bump from behind? He says, no, it was not. Despite the protests of Aaron Gomez, he'll be penalized for falling on the ball. Hadzik with maybe last warning about kicking the ball away, falling on it and looking for the foul. In the end, obviously opting not to rule in the favor of the former El Paso forward. 34 goals across 132 appearances for the Locomotive for Aaron Gomez in the USL Championship. Worked with Dominic Casciato, who was an assistant with El Paso from 2021 to 2022. Obviously getting the gig in 23, his first season with Omaha, went on to be USL League One Head Coach of the Year. Just a fantastic first season at the helm as they went on to win the Players' Shield, a heartbreaking defeat in the playoffs. First round knockout after they got the bye. Just losing on penalties to Charlotte, a game that they had almost 2.5 expected goals, but got none in reality. It was a great first year, and it's continued over into year 2, as it's a goal kick now for the hosts. I mentioned waiting for their first win in Jägermeister Cup play, but in the league, it's been a very strong start. They went to the round of 32 in the U.S. Open Cup, 4 wins in 5 games, just 3 points off the top of the table in the USL League One standings. That's despite being several games behind top of the table. John Brown has to take it off his foot, but it went out of play to throw in. A quick throw, but referee's going to pull it back. They'll do it again. Siobhan John Brown scored in the first meeting between these sides. Made it a tense, nervy final 15 minutes from a Union Omaha standpoint. Scoring in the 72nd minute. That goal, his last one, first one for Fuego. Got a corner here. It's the first of the match for either side. And a chance for Emmanuel Gomez to try and put something into the box. Gomez near post, scraped away. Gallardo, full-throated clearance, knocks it all the way back to Carlos Aviles. Medense thought about a shot, instead fires it across goal, and Lapsley turns into a great save. Robert Coronado trying to dig that one out, firing it at goal. Let's see this one again. Faked the first shot, generated the space, and an absolute laser. Lapsley had his post covered, parries it away. It's another corner kick, another chance for Fuego to try and draw something up here. High arcing ball into the box, headed away. Vasquez, his delivery takes a deflection, and Lapsley can collect. Talked about the success so far for Union Omaha, 3 points off top, despite being 3 games behind in terms of matches played to Greenville. For Fuego, been a slower start to 2024. 1 win, 6 defeats, and 7 matches in the USL League One. That first win coming in the very first game of the season. All the way back on March 9th at South Georgia Tormented. Their last win in all comps, a 2-1 win over Folsom in the first round of the US Open Cup, as John Brown takes over, takes a deflection, and it's going to be another corner kick. Third in the first 15 minutes for Fuego. But Fuego winless in 8 games in all comps, trying to turn things around. This as tough a place as any to do so, but some life in the opening moments of the match so far. Another corner to deliver. From distance, a speculative effort, and it ends up in the stands behind Willis Lapsley's goal. Offside flag goes up. It's a free kick for Union Omaha. We've talked about that early season meeting between these sides a few times now. Over the top, too good to be true, and it was indeed. Aaron Gomez was offsides. It's another free kick. Offsides for both teams in quick succession. For Omaha, Dominic Casciato not making the trip out west at Fuego. Not out of lack of trying. Him and his wife welcoming a child into the world. It was a big moment for them and the Casciato family. He had to watch from home, try and give his instructions thousands of miles away. So for Casciato, first time being present in person for a meeting against Fuego. His side able to pull things off. Shot blocked. Spins. Gomez can try to put one in. Some tidy footwork, but it's seen out of play. Medense trying to dance his way through into the 18, but Wallace Lapsley can take the goal kick here. Pitch management from Lapsley after the goal kick. Dolabella dropping deep. It's into the pivot with Norty. Here's Holt. No shots through the first 20 for Omaha. We've seen several, though, Fuego, despite enjoying a bit less in possession, have been potentially the more threatening side in the early stages of our match. John Brown, his pass, trying to fire it forward. It's intercepted by Norty. Out wide, right-hand side. Defended at the near post. Cleared up field to Sean Nembard. Clearance was perfect in the sense that it took a deflection. So it results in a Fuego throw in. No free kick for a foul. It's going to be a free kick for the handball by Vasquez, who fell on it. Antonio turned it into great control in the end. Fired that one forward for Holtz. John Brown puts the challenge in on the left back, and it results in the throw in. Out of play now, goal kick. Aviles. Nodded down. Vasquez on the turn. A slight slip, and it's tracked back and defended well by Dolabella. His pass, though, opened up some risk. The challenge, though, too strong at the front line by Alfredo Medense. Leaves Master Antonio in a heap, and he receives the first yellow card of our match today. Another look here. Yeah. Second to it. You can see just the, not only the strength, but the height of the boot there. I think yellow is fair, but in another world, if that's a different color, you're not entirely surprised. Alfredo Medense apologetic to his opponent. Amin Hadzik was very quick with the yellow card to come out of his pocket. Knew that there was no tolerance for that. So Medense has to walk a tightrope now. Making this his third appearance for Central Valley Fuego. He scored his first pro goal against Lexington last time out to get the comeback started. Then in a bit of a roundabout way, assisted the equalizer as well. Some high pressing leading to that one, so a goal and an assist in the comeback against Lexington. You see confirmation of that yellow card as it pops up on the top of your screen. Gallardo. Good strength by Heckenberg. And the advantage was being played. Referee pulls it back after it was gone. You can see Jermaine Jones, bottom of your screen. His first gig as a head coach, professional side. A lot of turnover, not just from the side year on year, over the top, but the flag will go up. Aviles took no risks there, clearing it away, but the flag was up for offsides. But even Dominic Casciato mentioned it when I talked to him ahead of this one. Several players added since that meeting between these sides. Look at the center back pairing of Yaya and Nembard, both of them added in April, started in today's matchup. Javier Mariona on the bench, a May addition. So some tweaks to the available options as that pass is a little too heavy. Attempted by Coronado, goes out of play. Played forward, the flag goes up again. They find the back of the net, the crowd celebrating, but short-lived. It's a good finish in the end from Gomez, but turned out to be just shooting practice after the flag went up from the assistant on the far side of the field. Both teams have had their forwards in risky positions, trying to test that back line. The flags have gone up quite a bit for some offside these early moments. They'll bounce kindly. Second ball falling for Fuego. Into the box. Going down under the challenge. It's waved away. Both teams now with first half penalty shouts. Neither of them answered. Fumin Hadzik. Mishak Jerome sealed off the angle. Played that one past Raul Mendiola. Nice work to just scrape that one along, push it forward. Here's Gallardo. Dolabella. Cleared away. Scooped over. And a good claim. That time the flag stayed down. I was almost waiting for it to go up based on the early moments of our match so far. But nothing was given. Zico Lewis trying to get on the end of that one. From goalkeeper to goalkeeper. Aviles to Lapsley. Holt. Dolabella. Dangerous pass, and John Brown, the only one in the area, trying to fire that one forward. Not quite on the right trajectory for Vazquez. He put up a thumb. Liked the idea. The execution slightly off after the turnover. Holt. Some nice interplay. Norte. Maybe a shot, maybe a pass. In the end, goes all the way through. It's a goal kick. Omaha beginning to test some shots. Not quite on frame yet. Testing Carlos Aviles. Long ball forward. Vazquez reels it in. John Brown. Some space for Mendiola. Nembard. It's a clever pass through. Mendiola similarly finds an option from distance, and it's just wide. Robert Coronado trying to open the scoring. Full-throated effort, but it goes just wide of goal. Spotlighted Coronado in the open. He gets on the end of this clever ball from Mendiola. That shot is not far away. It's rising, always rising. But arguably the most dangerous effort of our match as we near the half-hour mark. That one's a dangerous pass, and it's taken over by Medense. A few with him in the attack. He slides it across. Yaya, now Nembard. Attempting the switch, but it's over the head of John Brown. Gallardo, clever with the throw, pushing it over the top. Yaya was at a pull of the shirt. Referee says yes it was. It's going to be a free kick, and it's going to be a yellow card for Issa Yaya. Clever idea to go quickly with the throw. A slight pull, you could see there was a bit of physical play against our own Gomez. Results in the free kick. Becomes the second Fuego player booked. Both Medense and Yaya on yellow card cautions. The biggest threat now for Fuego is what Omaha draw up with this free kick. Gallardo over it. He'll curl it in with the right foot. Headed away. It'll bounce back to him. One-on-one with Gomez. He keeps it in play, stands it up into the box. The effort from distance through a crowd. Again, the second try. It's scraped away by Heckenberg. And now Omaha can try and recycle possession. Heavy touch, and Vasquez takes over. Was that a foul from behind? Referee playing advantage. That's a great ball out wide. John Brown in acres of space. It's a good first touch out of his feet. He's going to have a go. It's saved, and Lapsley collects the scraps. They want a foul for the follow-up by Coronado, but was going for the ball. A great counter-attacking move. Good use of the advantage. It was moved out wide by Medense. John Brown with the right foot. It's a dangerous effort, and Lapsley, a good save. And good reactions to get to that one first and keep things level at 0. Heavy touch from Lapsley, and it's not punished. Vasquez slightly off. An important touch from Lapsley, but some big moments and a massive coming together in the middle of the park. Brandon Knapp will be booked for the high boot there. Both players going into it. Yeah, that's a tough one for Issa Yaya to take. Some quick treatment for him. You could see Knapp got the ball, and you can always argue maybe did Yaya dip his head into it, but when you get that high and it's that much contact and big coming together like that, not unsurprising that Brandon Knapp finds himself in the pocket first. Omaha player booked. Home crowd letting their thoughts be heard, but a challenging 50-50 like that, because also the subtext there, Yaya on a yellow card. I don't think that one, even if you could possibly rule out as a foul on him, would be a yellow, rising to be a second yellow, but referee opting to protect. So Yaya made his pro debut back on April 27th at Spokane. That one being the shootout defeat in the first round of the Jägermeister Cup. So Fuego talked about maybe some struggles in the league so far, but a fresh, clean slate in the Jägermeister Cup. They've got 3 points. It'll be interesting to see if they can try and push themselves closer to the top of the group. As you see, again, confirmation, Brandon Knapp booked. Showed you that in the open, but just the general Jägermeister Cup standings. In the West Group, Northern Colorado, Spokane, Central Valley Fuego, Union Omaha. In this group, Northern Colorado unbeaten through 3, including 9 goals scored. Good for best in the competition so far. That's the big subtext as well to the competition. You play 8 games in the Cup, home and away against the other 3 sides in your group, and then 2 matches against non-group opposition. Fuego taking on Lexington as one of their non-group opponents. That one a 2-point road trip. Pretty strong, honestly, against Lexington side that have a bit of talent. They've won 2 of their 3 Jägermeister Cup games. Lexington have. They sit top of their group in Group 2. But of course, Northern Colorado, after 6 points from 3, they sit top. Spokane on 5. So a chance for Fuego if they get the full 3 points to go level at the top of their group. The 3 group winners will advance to the semifinal stage, and the 4th team to advance will be based on goals scored in cup play. So really could lead to some interesting scenarios late on in the competition. Talking to coaches not only for league play but also ahead of these Jägermeister Cup games, a big question that we ask is what differences exist? How close is a Jägermeister Cup game to an Open Cup versus a league match? And obviously the big difference is the shootout at the end of a potential match. For these sides, they've already experienced that. Omaha, their shootout win over Northern Colorado. Fuego, both of their cup games going to shootout so far. But in general, not much differs, at least in these coaches' minds, from USL Cup in comparison to USL League One. Is Isayaya back to his feet, but he is getting some treatment. See, just not a lot of movement in that left arm. He's bracing with his right. Already a pretty banged up Fuego team. Jason Ramos, he's been out for a couple weeks now. Opposing center back, Yaya brought in as a need in the center of defense. And he's coming off with some discomfort. We'll see if he can maintain, get back into the game, but definitely moving very gingerly. We'll speculate, but we'll see what ends up happening here as Siobhan John Brown aside, get ready to resume play after a couple-minute stoppage here in our first half. So it will be a free kick, and it will be a substitution to come in here. Abdul Razak Cromwell will be coming into the match for Central Valley Fuego. Isayaya out. Razak Cromwell coming into the match. 5'11", can play with that left foot, left back at times. Not a natural replacement in the center of defense, but mentioned is how beat up they are. So the injury troubles for Fuego continue. Long one forward, out of play. So we resume with about 10 minutes of normal time here in our first half still to play. Should see a sizable amount of stoppage time after that injury stoppage for Isayaya. Holt. A bit of dribbling work. Gets past John Brown. Pushed forward by Knapp, knocked away. Good touch from Dolabella. Ends up nodding it down for Norte Norte. Now out wide, Will Perkins. Dolabella fouled. Heckenberg a little overzealous in his challenge. This match, the first one for Heckenberg since he was sent off against Lexington just 5 minutes into the match. It was a one-on-one, a bit of a tough red card to go against him just 5 minutes into the game. Atez Diouf was in one-on-one. There was another Fuego defender right in the near vicinity, but the referee opting to say that it was the denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity, the foul outside the box, and received his marching orders just a few moments into the game. He was suspended for that match against Knoxville. He returns to the squad here today as Joe Gallardo stands over the free kick. Serves it. Can't beat the first man. It's headed back. Here's Zico Lewis. Haven't said his name a ton in this first half. Lewis spending 2022 and 23 with Sacramento Republic. Over the top. Cromwell clears it forward. clearance turns into a dangerous ball up front. Medense gets ahead to it. Jerome comes across to deal with it and plays it now to Master Antonio. Lapsley puts it out of play. The press for Fuego paying off. They force a turnover. John Brown into the box. Utterly clever there. A dangerous foot put in, but nothing given. Medense just scooping that one up. Coronado has the run from Gomez, doesn't opt to use it. Surrounded by three in white, and he turns it over. Dolabella. Lewis. Clever ball to get past the three in black that were in front of him. Dolabella fakes a shot on the left foot. It's blocked away. Now John Brown can get to it. He can use his speed to push it forward. Two with him in support. To his right, it's Medense. Trying to dance his way through, but it's a good challenge put in by Norte. Advantage play, or free kick given rather than advantage. Quickly taken by Norte. Master Antonio. Final 5 of the first 45, but we mentioned a few moments of stoppage time are to be expected after the injury stoppage for Isayaya. Dolabella moves it out wide to Holt. Gallardo with him. Holt will keep his run going to the left-hand side. Curled into the box, dangerous right in front of goal. It's knocked down and away by Nembard. It's going to be a corner kick now for Union Omaha. Gallardo's delivery asked some questions. Forced Nembard into a clearance. Gallardo. It's a big looping deflection. Dolabella gets a foot to it to bring it down, puts it into the box, and it's knocked down by Aviles. Ball over the top. It's a foot race, and it's won by Fuego. Vasquez curls it across for John Brown. The defense moves into the box, and it turns into a great clearance away by Jerome. Just to get a foot in somehow. Coronado sprinting across to try and get something to it. He couldn't quite get there. Risky when you get that boot that high, but he didn't meet Coronado, who was just inches away from getting some contact and potentially opening the score. Thrown into him, keeps it in play. Earns a throw in. Long throw into the box. It's knocked down and cleared away by Gallardo. Cromwell in the area, gets a foot to it. Oh, and that ball into the box was almost perfect. First time, would have been a remarkable assist to generate that chance. Just too heavy though. Holt. Taken away. Referee was playing advantage, pulls it back. It's a free kick for Fuego. Ball forward into the box, dangerous all the way through. Lapsley claims. Raul Mendiola the target. His head in his hands, that one not far away. It was a great run across the defense. It was well picked out. In the end, just slightly off. Shaq Jerome. Intercepted. Big coming together. The referee will whistle for a free kick and likely produce a yellow card. Will indeed. It's going to be a booking now going against Will Perkins. You can see the top of your screen, 6 minutes of added time. Much of that coming from the injury from Isayaya. Yeah, just second to that one. Always going to be a full-throated challenge, but Will Perkins second to it. And he becomes the second Owl booked. Brendan Knapp, Will Perkins both booked so far. Omaha inviting the press. They played through it initially. Important challenge by Norty. Good hold up from Gomez. Can't quite get his feet sorted to get it to Perkins. Will eventually get the switch off. But in the end, the delivery takes an awkward hop and it goes out for the throw in. You saw what he was trying to do, Gomez. Here's Emmanuel Gomez for Fuego. Playing that one forward. It's blocked, but it bounces through. Flag does go up. So I hear Vasquez. He's been asking questions of the defense and also of the assistant referee. A lot of those have been answered with the offside flag being raised. Over the top. A big coming together. What's the verdict here? Currently nothing being given after both Gomez and Aviles challenged for it. Now through the middle, Coronado slides it off. Mendiola, he'll have a go from distance, took a deflection potentially, and it goes wide. Will be a corner kick to come here. Raul Mendiola just had to go from distance. Let's see it again here. Over the top, looked to be onside. Gomez gets there first. Gets the header across. There's a coming together. No call. Couldn't tell if it was inside the box, outside the box, how much contact there really was. But it's a corner kick now. Robert Coronado curls it into the box. It's headed down. Mendiola fakes the first shot, slides it out wide. It's Vasquez, gets a shot off, but it's off target. 8th shot of the match for Central Valley Fuego. They've put 3 on target. This one not in a bad spot, but Vasquez can't quite catch it with the proper purchase. It's Perkins. Tries the ball forward. Another long ball, another one to chase. Nearly rounded the keeper, but Lapsley got lowest. Medense got to it. Some good work from Wallace Lapsley. We were wondering if the flag was going to go up. It has so often on those long balls forward from Fuego, but it seemed like that time Medense was in clean, trying to round Lapsley, but just couldn't quite get it off. Long ball forward, it's dangerous. He'll leave it. Gallardo gets the shot wrong. Selfless from Gomez to leave it. Gallardo had a decent crack at it. His shot just wide. 5 shots now for Omaha in our first half. They hold over 60% possession, the hosts do, but they're being outshot not only in terms of total attempts, but also attempts on target from Fuego, who have, despite their severe possession inferiority, nearly twice as many entries into the final third. They have twice as many touches in the opposing box. It's been a good match so far from Fuego, but both teams looking for that killer final touch. Here's Coronado. In the end, over everybody. It's goal kick. Halftime to come in a few moments. Round 2 highlights, we'll have those for you. We'll have the scores from the other matches here in round 3. Get you prepped for round 4 to come just a few weeks' time. Exciting time of the season as the league table continues to fill out. The Jägermeister Cup continues to progress further along. We've had the 6, and that'll be enough for our first 45 minutes between Union Omaha and Central Valley Fuego. Some chances for both teams, but nothing of major substance and no goals to separate the two sides as we break for halftime. 8 shots for Fuego, 4 for Omaha. And in the end, no goals yet to separate the two sides at Werner Park. We got some halftime content to come for you as we round out round 3 of the USL Jägermeister Cup. Been a good first 45 minutes so far. We'll get you updated around the league and around the country as we head into break. Current score, Omaha 0, Central Valley Fuego 0.
My name is Blake Malone, and I'm a center back for Union Omaha. The partnership between Bellevue University and Union Omaha enables me to continue my career as a professional soccer player, as well as extending my time and learning to get another degree, and for that I am very thankful. I would say reach out. Bellevue University has been very, very kind and generous to us. They're very responsive, they have great people working up front, so I would say go, give it a reach, look out, and see if it works for you.
To be a part of Nebraska Medicine.
Hi, welcome.
Good to see you. Is to be a part of something extraordinary.
Nebraska Medicine, how may I help you?
Because these are the doors.
How are you?
That open doors.
That went really well.
To growth and opportunity for each other and for our community. For those who know that the academic experience.
You know what? I agree.
The life experience that you get here is beyond what you can get anywhere else.
Doing great.
And that's exactly why here is where you belong. Nebraska Medicine. Together, extraordinary.
Our captain, our governor, the one that started it all. How are you doing today, Rashid?
I'm pretty tired.
What's your pregame routine? What makes you so special on the field?
I wouldn't say I have a pregame routine, but I like to, before the games at home, I just do a little stretching, get my legs going. And, I just listen to my music, Afro beats, just chill out, relax, get my mind off the game stress.
He can't reveal all his secrets, That's all you guys get.
Halftime between Union Omaha and Central Valley Fuego. Current score at halftime is 0-0 between these two sides as we round out round 3 of the Jägermeister Cup. Let's get you caught up with round 2 highlights coming up here from just a few weeks back. Now it's Cheney onto the right foot, and he buries it. For a second consecutive match, it's a dream start for forward Madison. This time, it's Christian Cheney. his second in Jägermeister Cup play. It down, plays it off, Gebhard, and it's 2-1. Disallowed on one end for Charlotte, and Gebhard retakes the lead for forward Madison.
Your Hailstorm player lets it fly, turned away, and the tap-in is through. Chelo Martinez, Hernandez, his cross finds Rendon, he scores, it's 2-0, Northern Colorado. One goal already, Rendon, make it 2. Castro rolls it central, it's tapped in. Headed back, dangerously so. Horde settles, Horde scores! A fourth slices through traffic, Yamazaki strike, oh, Yamazaki!
McKinnon goes to his right. Lion McKinnon shoots, and oh my goodness! It's nearly deja vu for Lion McKinnon against Tormenta. A screaming effort for Tormenta. Nice weighted ball, Curry! And he blasts it home. Tormenta take the advantage. Jamie Smith, he scores.
Probably shouldn't have. Fort Park is going to regret that one.
Jamie Smith from downtown.
My, oh my. I almost laughed at the audacity of the attempt by Jamie Smith. But
75 goals in his career with Lou City in USL Championship. Looking for one here. Oh, it's a beautiful strike. And it's in for Lancaster. If the home side can't hurry, Diouf fires the shot and curls it in. Kept nicely, wind and fire, and it's in! Alfredo Medense, welcome aboard! To keep, it's loose from the box, and an area shot is in! My goodness! Central Valley has tied. Corrales approaches, stutters, and scores! The hesitation drew the flip ball, the cross, and this one goes up and off the crossbar! Great look denied by the crossbar. Bill Hart from distance, no! Good ball in. A chance for Marsh. Chance for Lukic, and it falls through for the opening goal in the 85th minute. A moment of chaos results in a goal for the Red Wolves.
Rodriguez, he's 1v1. Rodriguez! Masayo Rodriguez, 4 goals in 3 games. Before he gets stripped away, a shot goes and we're even. Andre Lewis. 5 minutes after Rodriguez, it's Lewis with his second in 2024, and we are tied at 1. Dolabella and Merancio scores. Dolabella, 2-1 Omaha. Off of the penalty. Possession of velocity. Heel off of his heels. Heel scores! Birthday sends this one in. Metaner inward. Heel scores! He gets on the board on the 90+. And Spokane have taken the lead and put the...
Go get it, Doug.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Traeger up over the top. Tristan Traeger. It's in.
Opportunity here. The hits and a goal.
The best nights start with Jägermeister. Made with 56 botanicals. Always served ice cold.
Take a miracle to come back from this. Heartbreaking end to the season. But what's this?
4 for the moments when anticipation
Counting down. 5 seconds. 3, 2.
becomes celebration. Jägermeister. Meister the moment.
They're hungry for the women's game. They want to see women's soccer. They want to play women's soccer, and that's what we're building at the USL.
You can see it in my eyes when we walk past. Running every night, won't settle for less. Got me looking to the sky, got me feeling blessed. Got this fire burning up inside of my chest. Burning up inside of my chest. Got this fire burning up inside of my chest.
Looks great.
When termites show up, so do we. Terminix it.
Still halftime between Union Omaha and Central Valley Fuego, waiting for our first goal here in this final match of the Jägermeister Round 3. Let's look around the league, get a sense of what's happening with some news and notes from across the USL League One, as well as getting some scoreboards and next round games for the Jägermeister Cup schedule. Well, Sacramento Republic, New Mexico United, Indy 11 all advancing to the next round of the Lamar Hunt U.S. Open Cup, with those games take place between July 9th and July 10th. Avialta FC going to be joining League One for the 2025 season. They'll be playing at a renovated Lancaster Municipal Stadium in Lancaster, California. And currently, Misael Rodriguez, he's on the bench for Union Omaha. He's joint top with Bruno Rendon with 3 goals so far in the Jägermeister Cup Golden Boot race. We can look at what's been happening elsewhere across the country in round 3 of the Jägermeister Cup. It was a simple one, 1-0 for Forward Madison at home against Knoxville. For Lexington, less simple, a thrilling 4-3 win over Chattanooga on the road. Richmond taking all 3 points on the road as well against South Georgia Tormenta, and then some shootouts in both Northern Colorado and Spokane, with Northern Colorado taking the 2 points and Spokane falling in shootout defeat to Greenville 5-4 after no goals in that match. Looking ahead now to round 4, set to come here later on between June 8th and June 13th. Some exciting games to come. Knoxville, Lexington, Richmond, Charlotte, Chattanooga Forward Madison, Northern Colorado will be hosting Central Valley Fuego, Tormenta taking on Greenville, and Union Omaha hosting Spokane, trying to get vengeance in the cup after they fell last time out. Let's take a look at one last break. After that, first half highlights.
We are Myrtle and Cypress Coffee House. We're located in the heart of Gifford Park neighborhood in Midtown, Omaha. The idea behind the coffee shop came out of the neighborhood's expressed desire for a place for people to gather. From being rooted in our neighborhood, to choosing ingredients and processes that nourish, to supporting coffee growers and their communities, Myrtle and Cypress connects you to Union Omaha's beautiful motto, one means all.
My name is Blake Malone.
My name is Anderson Holt.
Wallace Lapsley.
And I play center back for Union Omaha.
And I'm a center back for Union Omaha.
Goalkeeper.
So when I first got to Union Omaha, I found out that the USL and Union Omaha have a very close relationship with Bellevue University, because they provided me with an opportunity to extend my education and further my ability to seek out knowledge.
I chose Bellevue University to pursue my education because it provided a convenient way to both manage my career as a professional soccer player, but also continue to pursue my academic interests and pursuits.
Getting a degree will be just opening up a bunch of doors for me that I didn't have possible before. A college degree is still very powerful at this time, and it means a lot to show that you have the dedication to stick out a plan through college while I'm pursuing professional soccer, and I think that will show a lot.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting new tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Just a few moments away from our second half between Union Omaha and Central Valley Fuego. Still 0-0 between these two sides. As we enter into the break, we can look at our first half highlights. After that first half between these two teams, it was an interesting first half. That's the way we'll describe it. You're going to see a lot of shots here for Central Valley Fuego. A great start. Zahir Vasquez right in the throat of Wallace Lapsley. Claimed that one. But that was kind of how things progressed from that point on. There were some good attacking direct moves, some just efforts from distance. Robert Coronado generates the space. His shot just parried away again by Lapsley. But you've seen just a lot of energy from Fuego. They've been outpossessed quite heavily. 62% possession so far for Union Omaha. Another shot, that one just off from Coronado, just inches away from being an absolute screamer. But that one going just over the top. Another great chance in transition. John Brown on the right-hand side, getting on the end of that one. His shot just saved again by Lapsley, who had a strong half, making a few saves. 3 saves on some shots on target from Central Valley Fuego after a very interesting first half for the visitors. Our stats now after that first 45 minutes, 7-8, the shots slightly favoring the visitors. And they have not tested Carlos Aviles, Union Omaha, despite having a severe advantage in terms of possession. They haven't translated that into a shot on target or being able to get the first goal of the match for either side. It was an interesting half. Some chances for Fuego entering the final third 36 times compared to the 19 times for Union Omaha, and 10 touches in the Omaha box compared to just 7 for Union Omaha. So a strong half for Fuego, but no goals for either side to show for it. We'll see what our second half has in store and where the 3 points in today's match will break out. When you say 3 points up for grabs, sometimes that's not entirely accurate, but with the structure of the Jägermeister Cup, meaning that one side will get a point, one side could get 2 points in the case of a shootout, and obviously, of course, a simple win would mean that one team could claim all 3 points. Some subs being prepped. We can run them through for you. As coming on, Lagos Kunga, Ryan Jiba, as well as Ashkenov Apelen will be coming on for Central Valley Fuego. We'll confirm who's coming off in just a few moments, but 2 changes made now for Union Omaha at the break, and a total of 2 now made for Fuego after the first half change, bringing Isayaya off for Abdul Razak Cromwell. Ashkenov Apelen coming in, 33-year-old defender, has 2 assists so far this season. Important start to the campaign for the wing back. Talking to Dominic Casciato ahead of this one, we talked about the 4-1 win at Charlotte. On paper, 4-1, dominant performance, but he felt like the standards dropped in the first half in that match. Really just did not like how they came out. They conceded the goal in the 36th minute. It was a Juan Carlos Obregon shot. It was credited as a Rashid Nuhu own goal. All 4 goals coming in the second half. A Lagos Kunga halftime change making a big impact. He came on. He teed up just a fantastic equalizer for Dolabella. Misael Rodriguez would then follow it up with 2 more goals himself. Rodriguez still on the bench, not yet brought in. But 2 changes. Kunga again brought on at halftime. We'll see if the forward's dribbling ability can again cause some threats. Flipped forward, almost sitting up for Gomez, but it is claimed by Aviles. Aviles going long. Vasquez gets onto it. He falls onto it. Did it touch his hand? It did. He wasn't fouled, and grabbing it results in the free kick. Kunga. Slightly under hit. So coming off was Pedro Dolabella and Mishak Jerome, the two players coming out for Union Omaha with those halftime changes. Ryan Jiba, Lagos Kunga coming into the match as it's switched now here. Here's Will Perkins. Goal kick now. Gomez let that one run. Felt he was slightly impeded upon, but nothing given. Manuel Gomez is the player who made way for Ashkanov Apollin. So a few changes for both teams. Again, Omaha dipping into their bench at halftime, similar to the match against Charlotte. Needed a spark in the second half, and Kunga provided it. Goal and an assist off the bench. He's dribbling it forward here. Slid out wide. Now Gallardo onto the right foot from distance, parried away, and a great follow-up save to knock it away. It was begging to be knocked into the back of the net, but Aviles saved the first and blocked the second. Looked to have been our own Gomez in the area to try and finish the move off. Best chance of the match for Omaha coming within 5 minutes of the second half. Norty. His long pass, trying to pick out Perkins. He keeps it in play with a great ball centrally. Forces the clearance. It's well dealt with in the end, and again, Norty gets a foot in to get the block off. And that's going to be a free kick. A big coming together between Cromwell and Perkins. Perkins, who's on a yellow, had to get there first, get it right. He did. And this is a free kick in an incredibly promising spot. Right back, coming back from playing that ball across that was cleared away. Gets himself stuck in. And this is now a free kick that has a lot of potential for Omaha. Both Gallardo and Lewis stand over it. Gallardo's right up and over the wall, but over the goal, 2 off target. Joe Gallardo, a few threats in that first half. Tugged down from behind. It's a foul going against Omaha. It's a free kick for Fuego. Free kick now for Omaha. Taken quickly back to Lapsley. Good dribbling forward. Kunga an option. He'll get there. First time pass. Trying to get it across. Jiba carrying it forward. Norty. One back by Fuego. One back by Norty. Turns it right back over. Some careless possession in the middle of the park. But again, getting really stuck in. Here's Kunga now. Gallardo, good first touch. Pushes dribble forward, can move it to Gomez. Moves from the center and out to the left-hand side. Defended tightly by John Brown and Nembard, who are both in the area. Trying to just squeeze his way through, but John Brown pushes it away. Can't keep it in play to dribble it away. To throw in. Perkins throws it in. Gomez fouled. Cromwell, adjudged to have been illegal in his defensive efforts. And it's another interesting free kick in the early stages of our second half between these sides. Mendiola, veteran move just to make sure that nothing quick can be done with the free kick from Lewis, but his left foot does look like the best option in this instance. Gallardo took the free kick just a few moments ago. Tried to get it up and over the wall. An in-swinger from Lewis to come. Into the box, the back post, bouncing around, and Aviles falls on it in the end. Chaos in front of net. It's Gallardo who was in the area trying to keep that one in play. It was a great delivery from Lewis to put it right in the danger area. Long ball up the pitch. We'll try and flash to that one if we have a moment. Kunga returns it. Master Antonio. Jiba. Master Antonio. His pass intercepted by Mendiola. Potentially a foul, and it was indeed. May have been a candidate for advantage being played, but the referee opting to pull that one back. Sub coming in now for Central Valley Fuego. Curtis Lawal. Nigerian forward coming into the match now. 2 goals in 2023 since coming in back in August of last season. Scored against Chattanooga earlier in April. His first goal of 2024. Alfredo Medense making way. Both teams want the throw. In the end, it goes in favor. Dominic Casciato's side. He tosses it over to Perkins. Thrown in quickly. Knocked down and cleared away by Cromwell. Referee pulling play back for a free kick behind the ball. Cromwell. The wall, the target. Bounces down for Perkins. His clearance takes a big deflection. Good, clever first touch from Coronado. Down out wide. Delivery blocked. Coronado on the left foot from distance. Got under that one and ends up over the goal. Now a ball over the top. Aviles will be up to claim. Couple challenges in the middle of the park. It's going to be a free kick going against Fuego. Amin Hadzik wants a quick word with Coronado. Jiba. Pass gets along to Perkins. Slides it in for Gomez. Back to Perkins. Norty. Patience from Omaha. It's Gallardo. Good challenge put in by John Brown against his opposite number. And he slides it up to Lawal. Trying to get his feet sorted. Great speed shown. It is going to be a foul. It's a free kick for Fuego. Referee reaches to the pocket, gives it. Anderson Holtz, the latest Omaha player to be booked, joins Knapp and Perkins in the pocket. There's 3 Omaha players in the field booked. The 2 in Medense and Yaya, who had been booked for Fuego, are off the field. So slight sub-storyline to our match so far today, just the potential tightrope that Omaha have to walk in comparison to Fuego. Six in black on the edge of the 18 for Fuego. Curled into the box. Knocked away. Good defensive header to knock it out of play. Referee's going to pull it back for a free kick. The threat is dissipated. Omaha can get play restarted in their own box. Headed away by Cromwell. Clever flick, but the flag does go up against the wall. Offsides is the verdict. Both teams have been very aggressive in how high their lines have been, as well as how aggressive the forwards have been in terms of their positioning. Cushioned down by Perkins. Holt. Over the top, all the way through. Aviles, easy for him to claim. Important intervention from Holt to block the pass forward from Fuego. This match on a knife's edge, just waiting for a moment of quality, or as it sometimes happens, a moment of disaster for one of the sides to try and open this one up. Norty, good control through the midfield. Lewis moves it out, Jiba. John Brown sprinting in to get involved in that challenge. He gets there first. It was a tug by Gallardo. Results in the free kick. Master Antonio inside the final 30 minutes. And these sides met back in March. At this point, it was 2-0 Omaha. They were on the road. There have been chances. There's been moments of openings for both sides so far. We see two more changes being prepped for Dominic Casciato and Omaha. PC as well as Misael Rodriguez will be coming into the match. Rodriguez, the team's leading scorer so far this season. And PC, just an extraordinarily experienced USL Championship former midfielder. Both massive threats to come off the bench for Omaha. Kunga sees off one challenge and pushes his pass out to the left-hand side. Jiba back, Knapp. Master Antonio firing that one up to Gallardo, but it goes all the way through. Aviles. Aviles. Flipped upfield. Dipping header, and it's going to be a free kick going against Union Omaha, and it offers a chance for the subs now to take place. Rodriguez and PC can come into the match. Coming out will be Norty, as well as Ron Gomez. Like for like, midfielder for midfielder Forward for forward, and Rodriguez, he's got 3 of the 4 goals Union Omaha have scored in the Jägermeister Cup so far. He has a team-leading 6 goals so far this season. Loney from Chicago Fire, too, has come in, been a massive addition to the side. We're really getting into the heart of the season now, but it's still a massive factor. This is a team that, after a great 2023, lost a league-high 5 players to the USL Championship. It's the benefit of having a good season. The players, they get their talent spotted. The downside for Omaha, you have to reload, find new talent. Loney of Rodriguez is a player they identified. He's come in to massive effect so far. Aaron Gomez, who scored a 2nd goal in that first meeting between these sides, he comes out of the game. Kunga. Tug of the shirt. A more dramatic tug of the shirt, and that will result in a yellow card for Raul Mendiola. He now becomes the lone player on the field for Fuego that has a yellow card. The captain has to watch his actions moving forward. And it resulted in a free kick. Zico Lewis standing over it. His left-footed delivery from further up the field on a free kick caused serious problems. Nearly the opening goal for Omaha. You see the run being made, drags Mendiola out of the wall. It's 2v1 on this near side. He has to almost sacrifice his position in the wall to deal with it. Goes short. Perkins, one-on-one with Mendiola. Back to Lewis. This curled ball in is knocked away. Has to be careful defensively, and he sees it out. Throw in. Could have been a promising set-piece situation. Peters out for Omaha. Kunga, great dribbling through the midfield, slides one forward. It's overhit though. Aviles does come across to keep it in play, doesn't want the goal kick, wants to keep the ball circling. Turned over. Rodriguez has his pocket picked. It's cleared upfield by Heckenberg. Jiba gets there first. Moves this one across into the midfield. He's forced away. Now Lewis. Gallardo. Great challenge put in by John Brown. Leaves Gallardo in a heap. But he'll be able to keep play going. Eyes a switch of play. That one overhit though for his teammate. Coming across was Apollin. Cleared up field. Master Antonio heads it down. Pushed along by PC. Rodriguez gets a toe to it. Gallardo now has Kunga to the right-hand side. Good first touch. Rounds his defender. Rounds another one on the left foot. The curler takes a slight deflection and it goes wide. Almost a special moment from Lagos Kunga from the bench. Great first touch. Another good one. Steps past two onto that preferred left foot. It's pushed wide. It's a corner kick. Set piece threat has been up and down so far this match from Omaha. What can Gallardo and company conjure up here? Knotted down, cleared away. Throw in for Fuego. Omaha have taken an edge in the total shots taken so far this match, 11-10. The possession has been one of the more one-sided ones that we've seen in recent matches, 67% for Omaha. They've had great success in holding the ball against their visitors, but still, neither side has scored the goal to try and open this match up and take the full share of the 3 points. Cromwell. Free letting play move on. Will in the end pull it back. It's to be Zico Lewis down on the ground. Chance for both teams to catch their breath, get some instructions out. As we enter the final 15 minutes. Will we see either side score a goal, try and push this one into a dramatic finish? Will they finish in a shootout? Will it be 3 consecutive shootouts in the first 3 Jägermeister Cup games for Fuego? Omaha have only got experience of 1 shootout in the Jägermeister Cup. That one coming against Northern Colorado. They won that one 4-2. Fell to defeat in regulation 2-3 against Spokane in the last time they played them. Lewis back to his feet. Match back flowing. Fuego fell to shootout defeat against Lexington. Took down Spokane in their shootout earlier this season. Challenge put in. Eckenberg moves it back. Pulled by Gallardo, and it is a free kick. That foul offers the chance now for Omaha substitution. Adam Almesh can come in now for Gallardo. His foul will be his last contribution to the match. Adam Almesh, former Marshall, former Albany forward. 31 goal contributions across 60 matches in all competitions at the collegiate level. He's waiting for his first professional goal. He started that match against Spokane on the road. He comes in now as a sub for the final 15 minutes. It'll be like for like on that left wing. Good strength from Vasquez. Moves it out wide into the box. Takes a deflection. It's a corner kick to come. In terms of the flow for the last 10-15 minutes, maybe it feels like it's a rare reprieve for Fuego. They get into the attacking third and they can put some numbers forward. Raul Mendiola. Pushing and shoving in the box will cause There's a slight delay in our corner to be taken. Mendiola. Can't find a Fuego head. Moved out wide. Cromwell, low delivery, top of the box, sits up. It's an important block. John Brown's effort from distance took a deflection on Mendiola's shot. And it's another corner kick to come. Raul Mendiola came onto his left foot. He had to go from distance. Robert Coronado. Another corner for Fuego, this time on the near side. Curled into the box. It was flicked on at the near post. Can't generate something major there. Mendiola slides it along. Coronado one-on-one onto the right foot. Back onto the left. Trying to clip one across. Important defensive intervention. And it comes out to be a throw-in. It'll still be Fuego's in the attacking end. Both teams can get fully settled in their defensive and attacking structures. Ashkanov, Apolin. Long throw. Back to him. Left-footed delivery, headed away. Mendiola, back again, near side. Kunga, shoulder-to-shoulder challenge, cleans as the referee. Maybe a chance to push forward. PC opts to go sideways. Now Omaha pushing forward. Looked to have been a well-timed run, but it was just offsides. Misael Rodriguez, his touch wasn't great in the end, but again, offsides the verdict. Carlos Aviles. Towering header. This one all the way back to Lapsley. Has to come off his line, gets a foot through it, knocks it upfield. Rodriguez prepared to pick up the scraps. It's headed away. PC gets to it. Now through the lines. It's Rodriguez to Kunga. Perkins on the overlap. He's got a lot of space with the right foot. Puts it into the box. Through everybody. Almesh can get there. Keep play ticking. Curled into the box over everybody. Aviles sees it out of play. It's a goal kick. Backfield out of play. If we are to see a penalty shootout in today's match, both of these teams have 2 matches of experience with shootouts. For Omaha, 2 wins in their 2 shootouts so far this season. Once against El Paso Locomotive in the Open Cup, once against Northern Colorado in the Jägermeister Cup. As for Fuego, both of them coming in the Cup. One shootout win, one shootout defeat. Defeat to Lexington, victory over Spokane. That's what separates the two sides at 2 points currently entering today for Omaha, 3 for Fuego, as it holds up to 4 and 3. With the potential another point to be available if this result holds. Flicked along, headed down and away. Almesh, a touch to get away from the initial press, but it's won back by Fuego. John Brown, great bit of footwork. Pushes it past another. John Brown lays it off. The great chance for the wall. What a sliding intervention from Master Antonio. Is that a foul? Referee says no, it wasn't. PC defending against John Brown, who slides in and knocks it out for a throw in. What a chance. Great dribbling movement from John Brown. He just couldn't quite generate the look for Lawal, whose shot was blocked. Jiba goes long. Perkins can't get on the end of that one. Mendiola taken off his foot by Lewis. Tries to spray one forward. Almesh gets there. Good work rate from the forward off the bench. Almesh fouled from behind. That one will result in a yellow card. You could tell before it was even taken out of the pocket of Amin Hadzik. Clayton Torr. Just a step slow on Almesh, brings him down from behind. It's a big emphasis for referees, stopping promising attacks. Things they consider the speed of the play, the space, the options. That one had quite a few of those ticked down. As Almesh was moving into some space in the attacking third, there were a few with him in the attack. It's a free kick now, curled into the box all the way through. Takes a big looping deflection. It's still in, scraped along. Kunga trying to dance his way into some space. Holt just clips it into the box. It's headed down and away. Vasquez, great hold up against Lewis, who pulls him down. Down off the ball. It's John Brown who is down. See if this is an issue of cramp or if we need to make way for the final moments. Teron Williams, Javier Mariona, and Jose Carrera Garcia, the three options on the bench for Fuego in the outfield. And if we are talking shootouts, both these goalkeepers have been in one so far this season. Wallace Lapsley was in the shootout for Omaha against Northern Colorado. A shootout that they won 3-2. Allowing just 2 of the 5 takes, Lapsley did. Andre Zuluaga oversaw the shootout win over Spokane, while Aviles saw 4 go by him in the 4-1 shootout defeat against Fuego, against Lexington rather, as John Brown comes off. Kunga. Knocked upfield. Rodriguez to chase. It bounces into his path. He can bring it down onto the right foot. Low and just wide. He's claiming it took a deflection. Referee says it didn't. It's a goal kick. Misael Rodriguez, a dangerous chance here. Just trying to do it all himself. Quick to get it onto the right foot. It looked like it was untouched along the way. Misael Rodriguez trying to get his 4th in Jägermeister Cup play. Vasquez to the end line. Sliding intervention. Blocks it out by Perkins. It's a corner to come. We'll be very close to the 90th minute. Feels like any goal now in regulation is sure to win it. Robert Coronado curls it into the near post, through everybody, and just cleared away to safety. Mendiola brings it down. Heckenberg. Here's Lewis. Moves it. Kunga. Lagos Kunga. Massive sliding challenge by Coronado, and he got the ball. It was perfectly done. He plays it through. Some press. Now it's Fuego's turn to drive forward at the defense. Lawal. Mendiola. That one just over the bar. Four minutes of added time as Coronado falls to the ground, trying to steal the points on the road. Four minutes to see if we'll have a goal to separate these sides or if it will take a shootout. Raul Mendiola is taking the captain's armband off. Does not look ready to see this one out. Mendiola scored the equalizer from the spot. He'll be coming off for Jose Carrera Garcia. He'll come off the field. He'll hand over the armband. Perkins. Kunga. Nutmegging the defender, but it comes through only to Cromwell. He goes long. Lawal the target. Perkins can play it now. to Holt. Fuego throw in. We've had half of the minimum allotted. There was a sub early on in the period, so we'll see how much Amin Hadzik adds on additional time. Climbing high, it's going to be a free kick going against Perkins, who is on a yellow card. That one not going to be a second yellow, of course, but it does give a free kick here, and we'll see if Fuego toss some numbers forward to try and create something with this, or if they opt to go short. Carrera Garcia content to let some bodies get upfield. A very high line from Union Omaha. Almost to the top of the D on top of the box. Curled forward, flicked along. Lapsley claims. Throw in Omaha, Jiba takes it. PC, 30 seconds, then all eyes head to the center official, but it's turned over. Coronado trying to get a foot in, but it's a great challenge, well timed by Jiba. Maybe time for one last attack. Takes a deflection. We've had the four. There's a glance at the watch. Lewis, now Perkins. Puts it into the area. It's flicked on. That's going to be a corner kick. This may be it. Take it quick. Back to Almesh. Stands it up into the box. Headed down, knocked away. Still no signal that we're ending the match here. Lewis slides it along. PC. Rodriguez out wide, on the right foot, curls it into the box, flicked along, and it's over the goal. 1 point apiece, and an extra available in the shootout to come. Fuego will stay unbeaten in Jägermeister Cup play, and both teams will have to look to round 4 for their first win in the Cup. Let's take one quick break, and then we'll gear you up for the shootout between Fuego and Omaha after a full-time score of 0-0.
My name is Blake Malone, and I'm a center back for Union Omaha. The partnership between Bellevue University and Union Omaha enables me to continue my career as a professional soccer player, as well as extending my time and learning to get another degree, and for that I am very thankful. I would say reach out. Bellevue University has been very, very kind and generous to us. They're very responsive, they have great people working up front, so I would say go, give it a reach, look out, and see if it works for you.
This just in, Omaha is a soccer city, and it's time for you to join the party at Werner Park. Experience the electrifying soccer atmosphere, savor mouth-watering concessions, and watch Union Omaha, the most successful club in USL League One history, light up the pitch. Come enjoy our Night of Champions and Baird Home Scarf giveaway on June 1st, Pride Night and Thrifty Thursday on June 13th, and X-Cancer Awareness Night on June 27th at Werner Park. One city, one club, one means all.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting new tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. The two teams still out on the field. Full time, it's 0-0 between these two sides, and we're waiting for the shootout between the two teams to determine who will get 2 points, who will get 1. There'll be 5 takes for each team. We can look at our full-time highlights as we gear up for our shootout. No goals, of course, between the two teams. Chances aplenty, though, especially early on. Fuego enjoying a better share of things in the first half. Low shot from Siobhan Brown, saved brilliantly from Wallace Lapsley. He was called into action, made 3 saves throughout the match. This was probably the best amongst them. A good save on the initial shot, but also deals with the immediate follow-up from Coronado to make sure that no extra spillage took place, bringing that one into his chest. There were some chances in the second half for Omaha. That shot very well saved, and a great, clever stick out of the foot by Aviles. She gets something on this one, as coming in with a vengeance was our own Gomez. Another bit of chaos in front of net that Aviles just happy to fall on. Joe Gallardo unable to craft that one towards goal. A few chances, 14 overall shots for Omaha, just the 1 shot on target, as Aviles falls on that one to claim in that particular instance. 14 shots for both teams. A few chances late on, especially for Misael Rodriguez. He came on with a vengeance, trying to make an impact, moved it on to the right foot, but just wide of goal. Couldn't make it. 4 goals in 3 Jägermeister Cup games. And we are just moments away from the shootout between Union Omaha and Central Valley Fuego. Luca Mastrantonio and Union Omaha will take first. 5 attempts for each side, and then we'll enter into a sudden death phase if we go beyond that point. The stakes, an extra point in the table, and a chance to push themselves up the Jägermeister standings. Mastrantonio, a bit of a delay for his penalty, as Amin Hadzik has a quick word with both Wallace Lapsley and Carlos Aviles. Lapsley overseeing a shootout win. Aviles, only shootout he's been in so far this season for Fuego, ended in defeat. Our first penalty from Luca Mastrantonio, and he puts it away. A confident effort from the center back. Mastrantonio gets us going with the first penalty. It's the key with penalties. Know your spot, pick it, put it away. In that instance, Mastrantonio, center back from Rome, dealt with that one exceptionally. Robert Coronado has taken 1 penalty in Jägermeister shootouts so far this season. He put it away. He will take first for the visitors. And he puts it away as well. We're even at 1. Mastrantonio, Coronado, both good. Again, goalkeeper guessing the right way, but Wallace Lapsley not quite able to get down quick enough. It was well placed. Adam Almesh. Second half substitute. Still waiting for his first professional goal. He had his penalty stopped in the shootout against Northern Colorado. A chance to retake the lead for Omaha. Almesh, it's a brilliant penalty. If you lift it up, you take some risk. But he made no mistake about it. Rifling that one into the top right corner. Perfect through 3. Zahir Vasquez, similar to Coronado, 1 take in shootouts so far in this Jägermeister Cup season. He put his away as well. Here Vasquez, slow run up, and it's saved. Wallace Lapsley makes the first stop of our shootout, and it's advantage Union Omaha. Guessed right, a savable height, kept the foot on the line, and it's a save for Lapsley. PC steps up to the plate. Made his first appearance off the bench today in over a month and a half. Last appearing against Knoxville in mid-April. A chance to extend the lead for Omaha. It's a great penalty. Second look at this one. Finds the side netting. Some great penalties. He'll embrace with Lapsley. He gave his side the advantage, and PC pushes it to a 2-penalty edge as Jose Carrera Garcia steps up quickly to his mark. He's taken one in Jägermeister shootouts. He did not score it. Carrera Garcia. He puts it over the bar. It's 3-1, and the next penalty can seal it for Union Omaha. Two misses and 3 takes for Fuego. And it's Misael Rodriguez. He leads the team in goals so far this year. He's got 3 goals in 2 Jägermeister Cup games. He missed his only penalty he's taken in Jägermeister shootouts, but he has a chance to seal the 2 points here. Rodriguez, call him as you like. The 2 points head the way of the hosts. The decisive penalty from Misael Rodriguez sends Aviles the wrong way, and it's Omaha who have 2 shootout wins in 3 in the Jägermeister Cup. No goals to separate the 2 sides. After the 90 minutes, in the end, the penalties handedly taken by Union Omaha. They push themselves up now to 4 points, level with Central Valley Fuego on the standings, just slightly behind them as we have a full-time score. Omaha 0, Central Valley Fuego 0. But the penalties, of course, heading 4-1 in favor of Union Omaha. We take a look now as we conclude our broadcast here today at our man of the match after this one. Misael Rodriguez sending the goalkeeper the wrong way, burying the penalty. Comes our man of the match presented by Platinum Chiropractic and Wellness. Misael Rodriguez, just a fantastic finish to see things out. Coming off the bench, making sure that they see out the 2 points. A strong return at Werner Park for the first time in almost a month, back on May 4th against Tormenta. No goals in the match, but in the end, the 2 points seen out by Union Omaha. They next up take on Northern Colorado on the weekend. As for Central Valley Fuego, they also face off against Northern Colorado, but that is not this coming weekend. That's the weekend to come after. It's been a pleasure to bring this broadcast to you. Union Omaha and Central Valley Fuego meeting for the second time in 2024. It had chances, it had no goals, and in the end finishing with a 4-1 shootout win for Union Omaha, who move joint on points with Central Valley Fuego in the Jägermeister Cup standings. Both teams, though, will have to look to round 4 for their first victory in the Jägermeister Cup. We'll see what will happen in the upcoming Jägermeister Cup to come in June. It's been a pleasure to bring this one to you. For our entire broadcast crew, I've been Jack Edwards saying so long from Warner Park. Final score, Omaha 0, Fuego 0. Omaha take the shootout.